Luffy on the wide side gets stopped by Boom. And now Boom is going to take it up his own defensive zone. A little bit of pressure there on the forecheck as Crescendo now picks it up, tries to get through Junkie, but that is also cleaned up. Junkie off the top boards to E. I can't say that name, so excuse me. Do you know what it is, Slide? Maybe not. McDoodles off a nice pass off the boards from Crescendo. Eiki. I'm just going to say E. Lazor making a long pass up top. Boom taking it in stride. Does not have a passing lane. Tries to force it anyway, but there's nothing there. No surprise. McDoodles behind the net. Got a little bit of time, a little bit of space. He's going to turn back. No angles at the moment. Good defense here by Red. As McDoodles does find an angle. Beautiful pass over to Crescendo. Just a brief glimpse of a lane, and that goes in. What a goal. Absolutely wonderful pass. Just bait out the defense, make a little bit of room after such coverage. All you need is just half a second, and he drives it home. Junkie now trying to get things back going the right direction. But unfortunately, that pass goes wide, and Boom will recover this. Blue side got a 4 defenders team, by the way.
No.
Was that Homer? That was kind of cool. Boom is going to strip this to the side, and Luffy does pick it up. Boom recovering, though, as McDoodles is going to pick this up one-on-one with Junkie. Waits a little bit so he can get some support from Crescendo. And McDoodles turns back, gives it to Boom. The one-timer Crescendo almost picks it up off of E. And Junkie with a nice thread over to Luffy. He's got a chance. Waits, puts it in. And that's a beautiful goal to come right back. Tie game 1-1. That is a very interesting goal horn. Very interesting. Face off at center. Gets put back to Red. Junkie's going to take his time. Find a nice passing lane. But McDoodles with a very long click. As E strips this away, bottom boards. Turns back, up to the center, and boom. Good job defensively. Slight mistake there. But nothing's going to cost him on that. Crescendo. Moving up. Turning back in, and E does strip it away. Tries to make a move, but Boom with a nice defensive play. And Crescendo will recover this. Nice safe pass back to goalie. 6 seconds remaining. Maybe one shot on goal here from McDoodles. Otherwise, we are through with period number 1. All in all, some pretty good action. Beautiful pass across the crease on that left side by Red to get that first, Blue to get that first goal. Red with a nice answer. Let's talk about those passes, though, from E. 10 passes, 11 received for Luffy. We see the direction of that team's movement. Blue a little bit more even. 4 passes, 6, kind of just spreading the love around a little bit more. Pretty even game. Possession is a little in favor of Blue, but nothing that you can't fix with, one good possession. A couple of nice passes. KDE not having to do too much work here. Right? 2 saves. 1 shot. One goal. Oh well. EIK. I'm just going to call him E. That's just... I'm American. We don't do these things, Crescendo at center ice. Had a support from Boom, but McDoodles gets a nice pass and puts that on the net. As Junkie is going to make a nice long pass forward. E. Under pressure of 2 defenders. McDoodles returning this to the right side. He turns back, makes a nice little fake, almost gets the bait from Junkie. And now KDE, nice long pass. EIK. I believe you. I'm still just going to call him E because it's easy. And now it's in my head. McDoodles is going to pick it up. And Doodles with a long pass does get by one of the defenders. 2 people in the lane. Long shot. He had a little more sauce on that. A little more mustard. That might have gone in. But a good stop by the goalie. Now Junkie. A little bit of clear time. He puts it right on net. Through the high slot. Call that the Mark Edward Vlasic special. That was a beauty. Boom and Luffy at center ice. That's 2 unanswered goals now for Team Red. As Laser does pick this up, gives it quickly to his defender. A mismatched pass there as McDoodle is going to pick this up, put it right into the goalie. It's a low percentage shot every day of the week. As E picks this up, goes through one defender, almost through the second, boom, but does not get the drive. Luffy to Junkie, to E, in the slot, gets through, puts it home. 3 unanswered goals for Team Red. Blue has got to get back on the horse, start doing something about this. It's not even a comeback, really. They were just down by 1, and now they're up by 2. Junkie off the top wall. Going cross into E. Maybe thought he could pick it up and drive in a direction, but he did not manage to get that click off. McDoodle's finding a lane because he cannot get it. And Junkie will perform his janitorial duties. Boom on the bottom wall. Lots of time and space. Luffy tries to cut it down, but that pass. What are these horns? Luffy off the top wall gets picked up by McD. He's got a lot of time to himself, but he forces a pass into traffic, and that's not going anywhere. Laser is going to pick this up. Quick pass over to Crescendo. McDoodle's now covered by 2 defenders, can't get through Luffy. And this will be going the other direction. Junkie almost had a little bit of time, but instead he's got it in the slot, and that makes me excited, but it unfortunately does not go anywhere. Crescendo crossing center has maybe a shot if he baits out the shield, which he did. Turned back in for a pass, did not work out for him, as E's going to pick this up. Go along the top wall. Luffy trying to get through McDoodles. He almost gets that. And Junkie is going to pick it up. Luffy 2-on-1 here with E. He turns back, trying to find a lane. They do make it! And that is some wonderful, wonderful opening up for E to get, not by the defender, but to find that space and bait out the defender, to use that X, accelerate past him, and that's a goal. We got 4 unanswered goals here for Red. Junkie getting pressured, tries to put it on net. Cheeky little play, but there's not enough space between that post and the goalie. That is not going to go in. Boom now. Trying to make a pass. Blue forcing these passes right into traffic every day of the week. That is not going to happen for you. McDoodles is going to pick this up. Maybe a 2-on-1 developing, but he boosts back, defensively responsible. As Junkie, the back checker, does pick it up. Another forced pass. And E will clean this up. Boom now. Makes a pass to McDoodles. He had to use his boost to recover it. Not ideal in this situation. But he does strip it back away. McDoodles now getting into this 2-on-1. And a pass. Crescendo cannot get through the traffic to make the final shot on net. With 4 seconds remaining in this second period. One completely dominated by Red. And we've got a 4-1 game. This was not this is not a close game anymore. Luffy taking over the crown, though. Very interesting, because before it was, I believe, E and Junkie holding it together. Once again, the recipient of many of these passes, this time from Junkie. 2 goals for E, 1 for Junkie, 1 for Luffy. Everybody getting on the board, points all around. Goalie's got a great percentage at 86%. I don't know what else you can want from this Team Red. Meanwhile, Blue has a lot of turnovers. I don't think I can see that. I guess it's steals, 13 versus 7. That would be 1. But Blue's got to figure out a way to start making passes, get through, not sending them right into traffic. Sharks references. Luffy is going to pass this back to E. Lots of time. Does make a pass. And it goes behind the net. Luffy's going to try to... I thought he was going to try to wrap around. But Junkie instead picking this up over to Luffy in close. Laser not even batting an eye. but he doesn't have to make a save. Long pass to Crescendo. Tries to make another forced pass through traffic. It's not working out for them. Luffy with a little bit of fancy stick handling. That's a pass that really shouldn't have gone through, but it did. There's another one, and that is a unforced turnover, something you cannot do when you are down 4-1. Junkie now has got to find a pass, and he does. Up to E, nice pass over to Luffy. Good shot, but Boom just bailed out Laser. As Boom's going to start this up, McDoodles. Skating in, top of the circle. Another pass, but that one goes wide. Crescendo now back to McDoodles. McDoodles to Boom. Boom! Off the outside of the post. Got to aim better than that at this level. And now Luffy is going to come here first. Junkie might have a lane, but Laser cleans this up. And McDoodles the other way. Crescendo. 2-on-1. Boom in position. The pass just does not work out for them. Boom, though, trying to get it back in front. Unable to, as Luffy's going to skate this one forward. Luffy back and forth, trying to find that lane. Goes across the crease. Unfortunately, nobody there to receive that. Junkie boosting top. Waiting. Trying to bait out something from this blue team. Find a hole. Very good patience. Gets a nice shot on net. And the goalie will pick it up. That's all of it is. Patience.
No.
Good save by KDE. And Junkie, nice attempt. Good recovery by Luffy. I didn't think that was going to get through, period. But the good reactions does perform a chance. And then Luffy with the cheekiest little goal you will ever see. Goodness gracious. Baited like he was going top. Quickly turned back and just shoved it. I mean, I would call that a dunk. I would legitimately call that a dunk. 5-1 game. Boom, looking for some time and space. He's got none. Luffy trying to get through. He's still got the puck. Junkie, though, turning back in the slot, still with possession. And Boom finally does clear this up. Boom, almost threading it through. But Luffy to Junkie. They've got to get something here, but McDoodles is able to come away with it. Crescendo, he has a boost, uses it, takes the shot off the inside of the post. And maybe that's the start of the comeback. 5-2. 3 goals to go. Possible? Yes. Probable? Who knows? And that's why we love sports, ladies and gentlemen. Luffy is going to pick up this puck. Back and forth, finds an open lane to Junkie. Junkie does get stripped by Crescendo. Through center. A little bit of space. Forces a pass into traffic once again. Junkie on a breakaway by himself. Spins and puts it off the shield. Now Luffy trying to get this. He gets it back. Junkie now boosting bottom. They almost blocked each other's shots, but a nice recovery by Laser. Now Luffy once again. Now Junkie spinning, going bottom. Nothing happening there. Boom, cleans this up. McDoodles takes it in stride. Junkie, Luffy. Junkie to Luffy. What does that mean? That's an angry face. I don't know. Slide is angry about something. As Junkie picks this up. Goes back, gives it to E. McDoodles got a little bit creative there. It's not going to work for him, though, as Junkie and Luffy, a quick shot. He's angry about Luffy. Oh, gotcha. Junkie and Luffy on a 2-on-1. Nice passes back and forth. Nothing happened there, and that is a clean win for Red Team. Luffy handily with that crown. 25 passes, 28 received. You cannot call that man greedy. He is dishing out like a goddamn sous chef, if you know what I mean. Meanwhile, 2 goals, 2 assists for the King as well. 78% save percentage for KDE. That's nothing to sneer at either. And all in all, domination is what I would say. Blue forcing a lot of passes that just did not get through. You can't put a pass into traffic just praying that it'll get through. You know, you got to find the hole. You got to slide it in. Shot map, also very telling. Entire game, both teams. I mean, all of Red's shots coming from right inside that scary zone. Meanwhile, Blue taking a lot of long shots and really just kind of lacking in chances whatsoever. Beautiful defensive coverage by Red to push him out of that. Uh-oh. I didn't get the... I hope you got the coordinates, because I did not. Oh. Whoops.